Hello, hello. Welcome to all. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone is well and you're enjoying summer. Just getting set up here. Give me a couple of minutes. Hello, hello. Hello, Elro. How are you? Hello, Geo. How are you? Remember that the questions will all be asked at the same time. So you can put them in the chat right now, but it's not really going to make a difference. Everybody gets to ask it at the same time. So just wait for me to give you the green light. We're going to wait for everybody to come into the chat. And once I give the green light, everybody can ask their questions. Okay. So I won't take an account if you already put it on. I don't mean it in a negative way. You guys understand. Everybody gets a fair share, a fair access to the questions at the same time, if that makes sense, right? Hello, Alta, how are you? It's just, yeah, just makes things fair for everyone. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Remember to give a thumbs up if you have a minute. That is quick, easy, free. Hello, Lucia, right? I hope I have it right. Yes, yay! I remembered. I'm proud of myself. We're just going to wait a couple minutes if you want. I do have my dowsing rods. If anyone's interested in asking a yes or no question. Hello, Leva Libra. How are you? Again, wait for the green light to ask your question. I won't take account any of the questions that are in the chat before I give the green light. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Is anybody interested in that? Well, everybody, we're going to give a few minutes for everyone to pop in. Okay. If anybody's interested in asking a yes or no question with the dowsing rods, you are more than welcome. Tracy will. Well, that's a good one. Positive, fun. Tracy would like to know, are you ready to, are you open to answering a question for Tracy? I haven't gotten the dowsing rods out in a while. Yes, okay. Remember, for anyone interested, if you ask a question, the way they answer is show me a yes. There we go. They cross and show me a no to the left. Okay. So if anybody's interested, we'll just do a couple of these before we start tarot. So Tracy would like to know if she's going to get married or she will get married. There's a yes, Tracy. There's a yes. Lucia would like to know if she will be able to go home to Colombia for the summer holiday. This summer holiday? Okay, this one, right? So Lucia would like to know if she will be able to go home to Colombia for the summer holidays. Will Lucia be able to go home for the summer holidays? Uh-huh. Uh, it's not answering. It is not answering. So maybe we don't know yet. See, they don't always answer. Or it's not for your highest good. One more time. Do you want to answer, Lucia? Yes. Do you want to answer that question? No. Okay, Lucia. So the answer is not, there's no answer. All right. Dowsing rod question for Elro. Okay. Will Elro find the right attorneys and be successful in legal action against the co-op board? Okay. Will Elro, all right, hold on. Are you open to answering a question for Elro? From Elro? Thank you. Elro would like to know if they will find the right attorneys to be successful in legal action against the corrupt co-op board. Yes. Okay, there's a yes there. And Kevin, hello, Kevin. Hello, anyone that I haven't said hello to yet. Hi, Kevin. How are you? All right. Are you open to answering a question for Kevin? Yes. Okay. Is it in Kevin's highest good to pursue the property on MI? Is it in Kevin's highest good to pursue the property on MI? There's a yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to leave it at that. Again, thank you all for being here, guys. And I hope you're well. You're welcome, Kevin. I hope you're all well on this summer Sunday. Again, happy Sunday to all, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your wonderful support. We are going to start, so give me one moment. Remember to put your question in caps. Well, don't do it yet. I know I've seen a few people putting their questions in, which is fine. You know I won't take it in account, and I will take in account all the questions once I give you the green light, right? I'm just saying it again, so I don't want anybody to get upset. All right, hold on. Remember to put your question in caps as well as your sun sign, okay? I know anybody here already knows how to do that. To do that. All right, here we go. Go for it, guys. I'm imagining all of you in front of your keyboards or your phone, like. All right, here we go. Let's see who we got. Now remember, this is in my chat. You probably don't have the same order in your chat. Really depends on the Wi-Fi and everything. So I just go according to the list in my chat. All right, so we have number 1, Alta, Libra General. Number 2, Teddy. Hello, Teddy. Number 2, Teddy. Oh, Libra. Fatma being the other person that's Gemini, Teddy, just making sure, wanting to know for a relationship or a dynamic between you and Fatma, just let me know. Fatima or Fatma? Fatima. So just let me know if I have it right. All right, number 3, Kevin, Virgo. Okay, number 4, Tracy. Number 5, Lucia. Number 6, Alro. Oh yeah, Linda. Linda Sag. Just remember, just a reminder, guys, that with tarot, there is no timeline. So if you're looking for a specific month, day, year, you know, I can give you energies, but there is no timeline. Just a reminder. Partner, Linda, as in romantic partner, you let me know. Love a Libra, how are you? So after Elro is number 7, Love a Libra. I don't remember if you told me, if you gave me your name, Love a Libra. You don't have to. I just forgot if ever you did. Career guidance, okay. Number 8. Or is that it? No. Here we go. Love a Libra and Geo. Yes, okay, Teddy got it. And Geo, number 8. All right, Scorpio career. Long-term client. Long-term client for the week. Okay, I'll get back to you, Geo, once I'm at your reading. Number 8. Romantic, okay. You didn't. Okay, Love a Libra, thank you. Romantic for Linda. Okay, got it. All right, so here we go, guys. We have number 1, Alta, number 2, Teddy, number 3, Kevin, number 4, Tracy, number 5, Lucia, number 6, Alvaro, Linda, number 7, Love a Libra, and number 8, Geo. Reminder that if you are here in the chat present as I do your reading, it helps It is not mandatory. If you're not there, perfectly understand that you guys have other things to do. Go about, your Sunday and enjoy your Sunday, but it does help. It doesn't make a difference. You will always get your reading and you can come back to it later. All right. I mean, it doesn't make a difference in me doing the reading or not. Right. That's what I meant. But it does make a difference if you are present in the chat. For whatever reason, that's the way I read. That's the way it is. All right. Let's get started. And I hope everybody's enjoying being outside, enjoying the summer. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. That's easy. That's free. Thumbs up. And we are going to start with Alta, a Libra, a General. What do we have for, oh, Tina, hi. Okay, Tina, let me put you in before I start. And of course, guys, if anybody pops in, just let them know, and you're here, just let them know what reading I am at. So number 9 is Tina. Okay, hi Tina. All right. So once again, number 1 Alta, number 2 Teddy, number 3 Kevin, number 4 Tracy, number 5 Lucia, number 6 Linda, number 7 Lava Libra, number 8 Gio, and number 9 Tina. Tina, and I didn't put your name. Tina. Okay. Let's get going. Alta, Libra. Let's see what we got. And thank you all for your amazing support. All right, Alta, what do we have? What do we got? Alta, Libra. On the defense, trying to prove yourself or prove a point or defending yourself. You feel stuck. Is this a General? Yes. So we have the Death card. You're letting go of something, but it feels like you don't want to let it go. It feels like you're stuck in a dynamic or stuck in an energy. We'll pull more cards to see what this is regarding. But right here we have having to either set boundaries or having to explain yourself, defending your position, standing your ground. Maybe there's competition, or maybe you have pressure. But it feels like you're in a strong place. So if you're in a strong place regarding something you think is right, or standing your ground for something, and we'll pull cards, because even though you feel stuck, you're standing your ground. But with the Death card, there's really the energy of having to let go and move forward. And you're freaked out, but you will persevere. You're freaked out and moving forward, and there's something you have to detach yourself to be able to move forward. And that's why you feel like it's difficult and things are sort of stagnating. Let's see what we have. But here with this Death card, it's about accepting. So it's either accepting the end of a phase, or the beginning of a renewal. A new cycle opens. It's a rebirth. It's understanding, and it's understanding that you have to detach yourself from those energies or from that person. Let it go. Like I say, put it on the shelf, let it be, close the door, turn the key, let it go. Because if you don't let it go, or you're entering a cycle where you're starting something completely new. And you, let's see. All right, so let's see if there's one more card that pops up in this series for Alta, and then we'll see what you have to let go and what is moving forward. Nope. Is there one more card for Alta? Libra, General? Alta. Okay, so this is about your job, or at least something you're working on. You're working hard on this on a day-to-day basis. You're working really hard. You want to move forward on this, and you've been planning and working a lot on this. So this is something you're passionate in. This is following your heart on a subject, on a project, on an idea. I feel like it's job, or at least the project that you've been working on and spending a lot of time on. I feel like this is, and you're not letting go, or you have to let go of something to be able to move forward into this project or into whatever it is that you're planning. You have the Two of Wands. So this is something you've been, this is your next move. You've been planning your next move, whether it's a decision, a job decision, a financial decision, or regarding expanding something. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're relocating, or maybe you're investing. You're investing in your future, and you're working on this project because this is your future. And with this Knight of Cups, you're following your heart on this. So this is something that makes sense to you and that's close to your heart. I know I repeat that. It's a personal goal for you, and you're guided by your passion. But for that, all right, so one more card here, and then we are going to clarify the Death card. One more card after the Two of Wands. What Alta is working on, what she's planning, expanding her path, her career, her idea. What is this? Yes. Okay, so you're rethinking. You're rethinking this. So you're rethinking the pros and cons, or trying to rethink exactly, because it feels like you're waiting for results, right? Something is taking time. And so the way because it's taking time, it's sort of putting a pause on this project that you've been working on, or this idea, or this passion, whatever it is. And it's a pause to reassess what's working and what's not working. And you will realize what's not working, and what is not working is what you have to let go. All right, let's see what this Death card is all about. Why do we have the Death card here for Alta? Why do we have the Death card here for Alta? What does Alta need to let go? Ah, okay, there's a person involved. All right, so this can be your partner, romantic partner, soulmate. I mean, I don't like to say soulmate, but it's a partner. So whether it's a romantic partner or a professional partner, right? Are you partnered up with someone for this project? There's another person. So whether it's a partner in business, or someone you're very close to, or family, or friend, or a romantic partner, right? This is someone that, okay, one more card here. One more card with this Two of Cups. One more card. Okay, so you're working together, planning together with this person. Action forward. Okay, so there's sudden action forward, and there's an offer there. Huh, interesting. There's a job offer or an opportunity or finally finances coming in. You're proud. You're leading this way. You're leading this project. You're rewarded for your hard work. Yet, okay, so it's coming in a different way. So that's why you're reassessing. Either you're working with other people or it's going to be done in a different way. And therefore you have to release this, release whatever is not working. And I feel like what is not working here with the Hangman, it's first of all, reassessing or assessing. Specifically, if it has paused or take time and you're waiting for results or waiting for an answer or a green light or the money or the offer, whatever, because I really feel like this is job. And if it's not job, it's a side hustle. And I feel like it's a moment where you realize the truth with this person. Okay, because this can be a Gemini. No, you're Libra. So this is you wanting to know the truth. Having the conversations with this person. And you want action for it, or there has been action for it. You have been working on this. There is the offer. There is the finances. You're excited. You're rewarded. Yet, it's still not moving forward the way you want to because you haven't had a clear conversation yet. Queen of Swords. Getting the truth. Getting honesty. Needing the truth with this person. Or being honest with this partnership. We have the Queen of Swords. So she doesn't take any BS, right? This is, you're smart, you're making a decision, but you only make a decision with clarity. And emotional detachment. Maybe there's drama. And maybe there's drama with this person. And you're all about business, all about facts. And you don't want to deal with drama. Use your assets, make a decision. I feel like this is something that, one more card on this Two of Cups, please. You have to have this conversation. You're holding down, you know what you want. You're following your passion, you're following your heart, you're setting boundaries, you're protecting your ideas, you're standing your ground, and it's still, you feel stuck. Maybe you're not agreeing. And I feel like once you assess, get the facts, get the truth, have this conversation, it will move forward. It'll be rewarding. But is it with this person? I don't know. Two of Cups. What is the Two of Cups? What is this Two of Cups here? Who is this Two of Cups? Who is the Two of Cups? Oh, man. Okay, I'm sorry. So this was your dream. You thought it was going to happen. Both of you doing this together, and you're heartbroken because this is not happening. And it's not happening, you know, that big picture that you're happy. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. I just don't think it's happening the way you thought it was going to happen, and you're just disappointed about this person because you thought they were going to show up, or you thought it was going to be, you know, your person with whom you were going to talk, work with, or start this, or, you know, make it happen. Okay, one more card on the Three of Swords. It's disappointment, but you're still standing your ground. So you might be disappointed in them, or might disappointing in you know, in their approach, in their ideas, in their way of working, managing, or their drama. You don't want drama. Yes, impatience. Okay, but you're getting the support. You're getting the support of others, of your friends, or other workers or I feel like it's more family, but maybe it's not. You're impatient, impulsive, but you will move forward, and you will move forward in a new direction. There's a real breakthrough in understanding why it was not going forward, and now reassessing and getting the elements that you need to be able to move forward. Ace of Swords, real breakthrough and new way of seeing things, new way of thinking. Therefore, you can move forward in a very honest and I want to say personal way. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe without them, or just trusting yourself that you know what to do and you know how to move forward on this. Okay. All right, Alta. I don't know what this is, but it's interesting. All right, that is what I have for Alta. And that is number 1. Moving on to number 2 for Teddy. Reassessing, magic word, yes. This is real. Glad that I get confirmation. Associate, bit complicated person. And as you said, considering the collect what I work for and drama. Okay, well, there we go. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that it's disappointing. But, you know, if it's not serving you, or you're not on the same wavelength, and it's not constructive and it's not positive to be able to build things or work together, it's, you know, sometimes it happens. You're welcome, Alta. You're so welcome. All right, Teddy. What do we have for Teddy? Oh, yeah. Libra and Fatima, Gemini, right? Hopefully it's Gemini. Yes, I hope I have it right. All right, let's see what we have for Teddy and Fatima. Gemini, yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right, give me one moment to shuffle. And let's see what we have for Teddy in love and relationship with Fatima, Gemini. Is it Teddy's soulmate? What can we get? What information, what messages can we get regarding the relationship between Teddy and Fatima? Ooh, okay. Thinking family. Give me one moment. Oh, and thank you all for being here. Did I see someone? I had Tina. Did I see Francis? Yes, Francis, Libra. Okay. Hold on one moment. Let me just put Francis down. Francis, you'll be number 10. I don't know if you're still here. Francis, Libra. I'm guessing it's general. You'll let me know. Francis, you're going to be 10. We are now in number 2, Teddy. Number 3 is Kevin. Number 4, Tracy. Number 5, Lucia. Number 6, Linda. Number 7, Lava Libra. Number 8, Gio. Number 9, Tina. And number 10, Francis. Oh, hello, HS. Welcome, welcome. General. Okay, Francis. Welcome, HS. So, welcome to the Card Minds community and membership. And so happy to have you here. So happy. So HS, you know that. But HS, were you a member before? I don't know. Yes, you are a member. Congratulations and welcome. So HS, I don't know. For some reason, maybe I'm confusing. I don't know. Welcome or welcome back. And you can ask your question. Yes, HS, you will be number 11. Sorry, Teddy. Just give me one moment. I'm solo here, so I have to do everything at the same time. So bear with me, and thank you for your patience. Need guidance about what to do for educational trajectory, dealing with corruption and financial stress. Okay. All right. Well, HS. Education guidance. What's your sun sign, HS? Can you give me your sun sign? All right. HS, you'll be number 11. Like I always say, it's a really, yeah, I'll come back to that for the sun sign. It's okay. We have time. It's the energies flow better if you're in the chat while I do the reading, but it is not obviously mandatory, or, you know, it just flows better. But I do all the readings, whether you're in the chat or not. All right, so HS, you'll let me know. Oh, Caroline. All right, I'm going to do, all right, Caroline, you'll be, a lot of people today, goodness. All right, let me do Teddy's and I'll get back to Caroline. Caroline, you'll be a number 12, okay? And probably I'll leave it at that because I usually can't do more than 12. I know I usually cap it at 12. So, Caroline, I'll put you down when I finish with Teddy, okay? Or else I'm going back and forth. I need to focus. All right, Teddy, let's go. Let's check out Gemini Soulmate. And thank you, Kevin. And thank you, everyone, for welcoming HS. All right, here we go. What do we have for Teddy, for Fatima, who's a Gemini? What do we have for Teddy? What do we have for Teddy? Libra. Okay, well that just flew out. Beautiful. Moving forward in love. Let's see. Nope. What do we have for Teddy? Thank you. Exciting. It feels like you're excited to be with this person. You're enjoying your time together. Okay. What do we have for Teddy and Fatima? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry, when I put cards back in, I know they're not the right cards. What do we have for Teddy? Thank you. Now we have the right card. Okay, well, there's something you're not trusting. Why are you not trusting? Like it feels like everything's fun. You're moving forward, or they moving forward, unless they have water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It feels like you want to move forward romantically, and but here we go. We have a lack of trust. Someone's very possessive, or someone's a little controlling, or someone is not willing to open up. Keep going. Let's keep going. What is going on here? Someone's not trusting themselves to open up, or just not willing to open up because then there's trust issues. One or the other. Teddy. There's someone that's awfully wanting to control the script here. And dragging. I'm not seeing them yet, but I'm seeing that it's moving slow. They're dragging their feet. If that's them, I feel like you're on one side and they're on the other. You're just excited to move forward and move forward in a sort of loving and romantic way, and enjoying being together, enjoying learning to know each other, but also just enjoying, right? And then on the other side, we have a lot of control issues, dragging their feet, not wanting to commit, not wanting to move forward much on something. And then we have the World. Interesting. Okay, so one more card here, and then I'm going to because the World is, you know, coming together, and it's pretty positive. But one more card, please. A lot of ego. A lot of ego. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, there's a lot of ego there. But, I mean, here we are with the Five of Swords, where I feel like this is something that, like there's two egos colliding. And it's, you know, there's manipulation there, or it's a sort of one-sided dynamic. There's conflicts, there's arguments, where no one is truly winning, right? There's a lot of pride and sometimes a little resentment. But with the World, I mean, there is potential, and there is potential to sort of navigate and move forward on something. But it's interesting to see that we have the World on top of that. What is... I'll pull some more cards. Because either they're seeing you as someone with whom they can like build something. Long-term marriage, because that's what the World is all about, but you're disagreeing. No one's winning here. So I think the view of marriage or being together, a relationship, you are not having the same vision at all. It's conflictual. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's dive in a little bit. What's the World all about? What's the World all about? They might have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart with the Knight of Pentacles. Well, let's see. All right. Let's... Knight of Pentacles. Sorry. Knight of Pentacles. What... There's... Someone has water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know who it is. But there's there's empathy there. So... Okay, so one of you has a lot of empathy. One of you is a better listener than the other, is there for another. I mean, there's one side is a lot of emotion. And Six of Wands, sort of proud to be the one to show up emotionally. Interesting. Yes. And then... but guarded. It's almost like they're there, but they're not there. They're romantic and in love, but not there. Like are they playing a game, or are they not able to really open up? This can be also you, right? So this is something here with the Queen of Cups, where there's emotion there, but there's a step, right, to move forward and share and open up, share emotions. That's a little bit difficult. Which one is it? Someone really, really wants to move forward on this, grow with this, start a family, right? It's like the beginning of a process, a slow process, but little steps, right? But willing to move forward. Listening, being there for the other, but guarded. It's almost like there's a love that the other one doesn't understand, or it's a dynamic that other people don't really understand, if that makes sense, or that you don't understand. There's something there that's guarding them from opening up their heart. Interesting. Interesting. They're proud. Oh, okay. Well, here's the justice. Sorry. I didn't see the justice. Well, there we go. Needing fair. Needing honesty. Honesty is the game. And if there's no honesty there, that's going to be a little tricky. Equal give and take. It has to be balanced. And I think that one of you is much more emotional than the other. One is more about facts, and you're, right? And they're a Gemini. Ooh, okay. So you're a Libra. You want honesty and balance above all, and integrity above all. They're a Gemini. They're all about facts, not much emotion, a little controlling, a little mentally controlling, and a little bit difficult to open up emotionally. And someone is really trying very, very hard to please the other. One is a little more emotional, more poetic, and the other one's really trying, right? One's trying to please more than the other. And then with the World card, I do feel like there's potential, but someone has to open up, and and not be too much of a mind game. Someone's a little about a mind game. You both have water. Okay, I'm seeing your comments now. You both have water. Okay. Okay, someone's very emotional. And I don't think that this is bad, right? Because we have the World, there's real potential there, but it has to balance each other out, because right now you're not completely trusting each other, or it's one that's giving more than the other. One is very much in control and not really willing to open up and share and be honest and share emotions. There's a lot of emotion there, and there needs to be a balance. And I think that you're both sort of camping on your personal dynamic that you're used to giving. And I think that if you want to move forward and, build something together, you can't be both on an ego dynamic. Right now I'm seeing an ego dynamic. There's a lot of pride. There's a lot of pride. I'm seeing, it's like there's a lot of pride. It's like the animals that, that tap their chest like that. Like I'm a Gemini, I'm a Libra, right? And I'm going to show my personality, and I'm going to show my ego and my control. And I don't think anyone is, I was going to say, I don't think anybody's doing it on purpose, but I think that here, by doing that, begins to start that mind game and of trying to figure out the other one. If you're not revealing yourself, then it's a guessing game. And then that's when the sort of misunderstandings or the potential distrusts tend to seep in. One more card. I don't know why I need one more card. One more card on the Libra and Teddy and Fatima, please. You're going to have to find balance. If you don't find balance, that equal give and take, yeah. Ooh, okay. All right. Well, it's going to take, I was going to say not heartbreak, but it's going to take deception to see clearly. In other words, you're going to, and it's not in a bad way, you're going to have to reach that confrontation to be able to reveal yourself and both be honest with yourselves and open up your hearts and just be you and just be you. It's going to take either a fight or something, you know, because you don't want to amp it up until you know, sort of not disrespect each other, but sort of be too conflictual. That you're going to see there's a breakthrough there. There's a breakthrough there, but it has to come through a disagreement or something a little hurtful that someone says, you know, to be real and be honest. Yeah, I keep getting standing your ground, standing your ground. Open up. There you go. Two of Swords. Open up. Open up. Gemini. Impulsive, impatient. It's like no one's really ready to reveal their cards yet, or their true and honest self, and just be themselves and open up. You have to open up. Right? The Two of Swords, seeing the truth, seeing life, seeing the person for who they are. Because once, you know, it's one thing to have the honeymoon phase, but then it's another thing to see and respect the person for who they are. And you cannot see that person for who they are unless they open up and they are okay to reveal themselves to you. And for that, you need trust, and you need balance, and you need an equal give and take. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that helps. Oh, thank you, Teddy. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. It's not negative. It's just confrontation needs to happen for both of you to trust each other. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, yes. Okay, well, there we go. Let me know how it goes, Teddy, and thank you. All right. Here we go for Kevin. Kevin, Virgo. So now we are at number 3, Kevin. Number 3, Kevin, and that'll be number 4 is Tracy, 5, Lucia, 6, Linda, 7, Lava Libra, 8, Geo, 9, Tina, 10, Francis, and 11, HS. And, oh, and I think there was 12. Wait, who was 12 again? And then, because I closed it at 12. Who was 12? Oh, let me go back up in the chat. Caroline. Thank you, Kevin. All right. Thank you, guys. All right, 12. And if anybody pops in, just let them know that we are closing at 12. All right, here we go, Kevin. A Virgo, guidance on your project. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what we got for Kevin. And moving into calmer waters. Less of a headache. Moving into calmer energies. Oh, nice. Determined. Okay. You're ready. You're ready. Harness all those energies forward. Keep focused on that one goal. Keep focused on making it happen, that one vision, and push forward. Don't worry about what happened before or other people. Focus on that one goal. Something's becoming official. If you need to seek guidance, seek guidance. If you need to seek guidance from professional people, law or administration or something, seek guidance. They're going to give you the answer. They are going to establish rules, regulations, structures, systems, whatever it is. And you are now really seeing clear on this. Is there documents there? Are you signing something? Are you there's a breakthrough. There's a real breakthrough with this Ace of Swords. I feel like, all right, one more card. Okay, but there's too many cards. Okay, so it's new. New adventure, trust yourself. Trust yourself because you don't have all the elements. You're trying something new. You're taking a leap of faith on something new. You want to get out of certain obligations. And so trust yourself here. It's completely new. New opportunity, new idea. You're testing, you're on alert, you're researching, you're talking. It's exciting. It's a new adventure. It's a whole new adventure here. Proud, you're leading the project. You have the spotlight on you. You've been planning this. You've been doubting as well. I feel like this is something that is reaching, like with this, well, first of all, with this Ace of Swords, there's a powerful, powerful new opportunity, either new financial opportunity or that business opportunity, and it's creative, very like entrepreneurial, like it's the green light really to start this new venture or to start this new project or to move forward on this project. And with the Hierophant, you're structuring. You're seeking new structures, or you're seeking conventional structures, or you're sealing the deal administratively, signing contracts. I feel like this is, yes, new, and it is, but it's new, but you're taking charge, and it's like you're determined in this process, and you might be traveling, relocating, right? You might need travel for this, but it's a victory, and there's a victory through willpower here. And willpower, as you've been planning with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like there's at one point, there's been hardship, or you have felt unsupported. That's, again, ask for help if needed. And I feel like this Hierophant here is asking for guidance from administration or establishments or institutions or higher up, or someone that can guide you. It's moving forward, though. It's moving forward, and there's a beautiful breakthrough there. it's something that you're proud of, something that you're rewarded for. But I feel like with the Hierophant, you have to take on like traditional paths, or really go through that administrative stuff, or institutions again. um Maybe seeking financial advice, but taking a more conservative and conventional approach, whether it's money wise or management or business wise. But I like this Six of Wands here, where it's people are recognizing this. You are going to be successful. There's a certain recognition there. There's acknowledgement. And there's real victory from your hard work and your dedication. This is your next move, right? This is a decision that you're making with this Two of Wands to invest in your future, or relocate, or expand your business. And even though you've had doubts, this is a moment where it's exciting. There's a breakthrough. And again, with the Six of Swords, you're letting go those worries. You're putting those words in the past, and you're really pushing forward into something much, much smoother. Let's see one card on the Ace of Swords, please. One card on the Ace of Swords. One card on the Ace of Swords. Or two. Yeah. Seeing the truth, having those conversations. Something had to be revealed. Something had to be said. You had to address the issue. Things had to be said. Sorry, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I think it's this. I think that's really taking control over this project in addressing the issues that have been beneath the surface for a long time. And because these issues are addressed, there's much more control, clarity, mental control. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. There we go. I hope it makes sense. It's a good reading. It's a good reading. Positive reading here of a real breakthrough, of whatever needs to be said, whatever hasn't been addressed yet. All right, and we're going to move on to, thank you, Kevin, for letting me tap into your energies, and thank you, Teddy and Alta, that I haven't thanked yet. Thank you, and I hope it makes sense to you. We're going to move on to number 4, Tracy, Scorpio General. Number 5 will be Lucia. Number 6, Linda. Number 7, Lava Libra. Number 8, Geo. Number 9, Tina. Number 10, Francis. 11, HS. And 12, Caroline. You're welcome, Kevin. All right, here we go. Tracy. What do we have for Tracy, Scorpio General? What do we have for Tracy, Scorpio General? Cards are popping out. What do we have for Tracy? Tracy, Scorpio. What do we have for Tracy? All right, Tracy, what do we got? Scorpio, general. What do we have for Tracy? What do we have for Tracy? No. What do we have for Tracy? Scorpio. Thank you. Nope. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I have to take time to shuffle the cards. What do we have for Tracy, Scorpio? Tracy, Scorpio. What do we have for Tracy? All right, Tracy, you're working on something, or you were working on something, needing answers, navigating uncertainty. You're not trusting people, but you're collaborating, or you're working on something within a team, or you're building something. You're not alone here. There's something you feel stabbed in the back, or you feel people didn't show up for you, or you feel that something is ending. Let's see. Let's continue. Let's see if we have a few more cards for Tracy. You want your independence. This comes up often with Tracy, right? You'll have to let me know when you watch the reading. You want your independence. You feel stuck and you want your independence. You are part, hold on. It's okay. So you feel like this is going nowhere. I feel like there's an end of a collaboration, or the end of working with these people, or working on something. Now, if it's not, okay, nice. Okay, so something's coming in. And it's again regarding financial stability, financial sustainability with the, it's regarding finances and your independence, making independent choices. So you feel stuck, uncertainty, not trusting these people you work with, or not trusting these people that are in this group, in this community, on this team, in this project, whatever it is. You're not alone. So there's, you are not trusting these people. You feel they're manipulating, they're controlling, you're bound to these people, you're bound to this pattern. It's been going on, and you are waiting for those answers, but for your independence. But we have the Three of Wands here, so something's coming in. Something is changing, and we do have the Ten of Swords, so you're done. Even if it's not cool, or you feel betrayed, or it's, it's something ending, I think it's something that needs to end for you to be able to bring the new in. We're gonna pull more cards to see what's coming in here. But with the Devil, it's really understanding that you're attached to certain energies that are not serving you, or you're making the same decisions and you're within that same pattern, which you have to detach yourself from that. And if it's not you, these are people that are controlling the scenario. Can be toxic energies, can be someone very controlling, or several people controlling the dynamic here. One more card or no? I was trying to get Okay, so this is, yes, regarding long-term stability, family stability, financial stability within your home, your legacy. This is about long-term. And you are in a toxic dynamic within this long-term stability. And it needs to be shifted with the Hangman. All right, it needs to be shifted because right now it's not taking anybody anywhere, at least not you. It's just putting you in that stuck mode and uncertain mode, not trusting anybody. But we do have the six of swords, which tells me that you will be moving into something calmer, smoother, less mind games. So let's pull a few cards on the let's pull a few cards on the Three of Wands, see what's coming in, and then we'll tap into the energies of these people, this dynamic. Doesn't have to be a job. It's just group of people, right? It just means that you're not alone in this dynamic, and if you feel that way, there are other people involved. There's nothing you can't handle. Stay in control. Oh, and there we go. There we go. You have to let go. You have to let go this dynamic. You have to let go these attachments that you have in ways you have to let go. You are going to move into something completely new. You are going to get out of those obligations, but you also have to detach yourself from that fear of judgment and trust yourself to move forward on a path where you might not know exactly where it's going, but it's freedom. It's freedom for you. And it's freedom to go out there and do whatever you want and make your own choices and be financially independent. That's what's coming in. Independence with this Fool, right? The Fool is about opening limitless possibilities to you. The world is your oyster, but you have to trust yourself, and you have to trust yourself that you might not know everything, and you might not know exactly where it's going or what it looks like, but it's moving forward, and moving forward with an open mind and an open heart, and embracing this unknown, right? But freeing yourself from the constraints, whether it's group, family, dynamic, other people, like freeing yourself from those constraints and the fear of judgment that keeps coming up. So it's time to step in the world, right? And try, and it's time to sort of trust yourself. And it will bring growth, right? It's about, learning. And sometimes the only way to learn is through experience and through choices. Right? What could it be without being weighed down by the past doubts, expectations, failures, whatever's in your mind, whatever's going on in your mind? What could it be if you try to erase all that? What is left? Limitless possibilities to move forward. Let it go. Let it go. We have the Hangman. Take a step back. If it's stuck, take a step back. Take a moment. Take a step back. The moon is all about the unknown, right? And you are a Scorpio, so that's what you do. Introspect, dive deep. But it's an awakening. It's an emotional awakening to discover truth that been beneath the surface for a long time with you, dynamics, other people, family, right? So this is about Embracing uncertainty rather than rushing in to find answers on everything, and to trust the process even if it's still unclear, but to look beyond, to pay attention to beyond, to your intuition, from messages that you receive from within. Right? Sometimes it's difficult to navigate through situations with clarity, for sure, right? Emotions are running deep, and sometimes it's difficult to separate the rational thoughts from the feelings and all that. But once you confront sort of these aspects and feelings with self-reflections, right? Again, facing fears, insecurity, unresolved emotional baggage, whatever it is, then you can integrate that, and it'll help you to lead to personal growth. That's what the death card is as well. Letting go those ties, or letting go those deceits, or those self-doubts, or whoever it is that you feel is obstructing your path. And then we have the Hangman, seeing things from a different angle, understanding to take the time to address things from a different angle. And I know sometimes it's very redundant and annoying to hear that, but sometimes it's about rethinking assumptions, what we assume, what we assume is going to happen, and we know it's going to be that way, or that's what we feel, or that's what we want to happen, because we assume one way. We always assume things, but we don't know things, but we always assume that it's going to be done in that way. And then when it's not done in that way, or things don't happen in that way, well, then it's not normal and it's not right, because that's not what we wanted. So then we just go round and round in a circle, right? So this is approaching the world without preconceptions and opening up, place of openness, coming from a place of openness and curiosity, and engaging and embracing this uncertainty so other things can come in. Right? Letting go expectations. I really feel like there's something sparking here, moving you into a whole new adventure, a whole new energy. You're starting something new. You're starting something fresh. It's right here. You're gaining your independence. You are finding stability and financial stability. But if you're not willing to move forward in something that you're not used to, out of your comfort zone, you're going to remain in that energy. I hope that makes sense, right? You know that makes sense, Tracy. Groundhog, yes, yes, yes. And of course it's that, because you're still in that toxic dynamic. And until you get out of that toxic dynamic and trust yourself to go out of your comfort zone and go do something else, or move, or not move, but you know what I mean, because it doesn't have to be physical. Of course it can be physical, but it's mentally. Until you detach yourself from that toxic family, you're going to remain in that controlling cycle. But there's the movement right there. It's there. It's coming in. There's the new path. And the renewal. It's a rebirth. It is a rebirth, but you do have to take a step back. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, Tracy. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Tracy, for letting me tap into your energies. I know it's not always easy. And I know it's not always easy to listen to me saying you have to see, you have to do. You know exactly what I'm saying. But is it easy? No. No. And is it frustrating? Yes. And does it demand a lot of reflection and willpower and determination to change things and detach ourselves from certain people or dynamics? And sometimes, and it has happened to me, so I can share, sometimes we make harsh decisions to detach ourselves from people and emotions that we don't want to. but we realize that they are toxic and they are hurting us or blocking us, and we don't always want to make those decisions, and we're not proud of making those decisions, and we're not proud to understand that they're the right decisions to make, because they're difficult and we don't want to, and we feel like we shouldn't have to, but sometimes we do. Hard decisions, and sometimes it's the hardest decisions. All right. Thank you, Tracy. Let me grab a little tea. Moving on to Lucia. Sorry, Tracy. That was... You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let me know. Let me know. Leave me a message, Tracy. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if you find a little clarity. Take a step back. Take the time. Take the time for yourself. Right? Most important is you. Most important is taking care of you. That's it. After that, you'll navigate, and this is coming in. You've got a whole new adventure coming in. All right. Trust yourself, Tracy. Trust yourself. Here we have Lucia, number 5. Lucia. Gemini. Let's see what we got for Lucia. After Lucia, we have Linda, number 6. Love a Libra 7. Geo 8. Tina 9. Francis 10. HS 11. And Caroline 12. All right, Lucia. What do we have for Lucia? Ooh, tired. All of a sudden, tired. Ooh, all right. Here we go. What do we have for Lucia? Gemini? What do we have for Lucia? Lucia, what do we have for Lucia? What do we have for Lucia, Gemini? Thank you. Okay, I feel like you're working on something new. There's a new offer or there's a new excitement. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles can be working with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, or maybe you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. But you are finding solutions for something. You are making a decision, working very practically on something. If it's not, it feels like it's a collaboration or something you're building or a team you're working with or a job you're in, and if it's not that, you're building something. Can be building a house, but I don't know if it's that, but it's there's several people involved in this opportunity, financial opportunity, or the opportunity to be part of something, and you are finding the solutions or you are bringing solutions to the table in a very practical way. If it's not you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's something that you have really wanted to do. This is a wish coming true. This is something exciting that you're very proud of. You are rewarded for this. So what, we have more cards. Now the Nine of Cups is a wish coming true. It's contentment for something. And it's something that you have been wanting for a long time. The Nine of Cups is not something that pops out of nowhere, a wish popping out of nowhere. No, this is something that you have been wanting for a long time. Working with these people, collaborating on this project, being part of this team, or building something with other people. Yes, working hard and manifesting this wish. Beautiful. It's time though. It's time to push it forward. It's time to align yourself. If it's not here yet, it's time. It's time. Yep, you have the Emperor structuring, in control, leading the way, setting the boundaries, taking responsibility. If this is not you, this is a father figure involved in this group effort, or a boss, or someone, a leader that is there offering you to be part of this. This is a partnership. You're excited. You have the support of your friends, your family. You're celebrating this. Beautiful, beautiful movement forward, Lucia. So if this is not a father figure or a boss or someone you look up to that's very influential, this is you taking control of a project, of a business, of an idea, or something that involves partnership, family, friends, or your life partner. There's someone important there. This can be someone also older than you with whom you're partnered up with. You have the support of others. It's exciting. What are you building? What are you part of? What is this community, project, group of people building something? What is this? It's time to make it happen though with the Magician. So if this is something you've wished for, something you wanted to be part of, building something, a group effort, it's a group effort. And it's a group effort with the Emperor at its top. So whether this person is managing everyone, or this person offering you this opportunity, or this is the person you're partnered up with, or this is someone part of your family, or you have a partner that's older than you, that is a possibility. That might be an Aries. What is this all about, this Three of Pentacles, or this wish? What is this quadra here? What is this quadra? It's an ambitious opportunity, or an ambitious project. Three of Pentacles. What is this all about? Because I feel like there's that special person with whom you partnered up with, or it's your life partner that's older than you. Or it's a, yeah, look at that. Or it's a guide, someone you look up to, someone that's going to help you move forward on a project. We have the Hierophant. Hierophant and Emperor can be the same person. If it's a guide, a spiritual guide, or any kind of institution, establishment, structure that you will need guidance for, or that is going to help you move forward on this project, sealing the deal, making it happen. Yes, look at that. So this can be a family effort. Absolutely can be a family effort. Four of Wands, celebrating. This is your comfort zone. This is your people. You're proud. Maybe you're building a house. Maybe it's a family business. Maybe your family is just really, really supporting you and happy you are now in this movement, project, whatever it is. you're establishing something, you're structuring something, and you're utilizing, you need that structure, or you need those elements, that approval, that stamp of approval, or the documents, or making something official. Nice. All right. What is this Emperor all about? Or no, sorry. What is the two? Who is this Two of Cups here? Who is the Two of Cups for Lucia? Who's the Two of Cups? Okay, so you're learning something new. This can be, oh, that's you. Okay, you're learning something new. Aha, you've had, you've had a lot of pressure. So is this something that, oh, we have a lot of cards here. Am I taking these? We have a lot of pressure here, a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder. This has been a lot of responsibilities for a while. You're reaching the end of that. It's exciting. It's something it's almost like either you're getting a diploma or you've reached that goal, finally making it happen. You've studied or you've worked hard or you've taken a lot on your shoulders to make this happen. Sudden movement forward, sudden communication, sudden action on an offer, on this job offer, or on this opportunity, financial opportunity, or money coming in. You have control. Beautiful. And it has been stressful. It has been, there are challenges, and there have been challenges, but you have found solutions along the way. You have thought practically. You have brought new ideas to the table or new ways to do this. You're the one implementing. You're the one that, and if it's not you, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn by your side, helping you, guiding you to make this happen. And there we have the Fool, a whole new adventure. Trust yourself. It's exciting. You have a bunch of major arcana here. Let the adventure begin. I feel like you're very excited and you're going to grow in this new energy. So freedom for you, freedom to do your own thing, freedom to be part of this new path, stepping out of your comfort zone, but being really excited about it. Wow, this is your dream come true. Well, there we go. Beautiful, Lucia. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. And leave me a message once you get back to it, once you're able to get to the reading. Please get back to me. Let me know if this, if you connected to this reading and if it made sense to you. And thank you so much for letting me tap into your energies, Lucia. Moving on to number 6, Linda. Sagittarius, will I find the right partner this year? Remember, Linda, that Elro, right? Elro, Linda. Remember that tarot is not time limited, right? These energies are fluid. There's no time stamp on tarot. But let's see what we got for Linda, Elro, Sagittarius. What do we have for romantic partnership for Linda? What do we have for Linda? Is there a romantic partner coming in? Well, it's coming in. It's coming in, Lucia. It's coming in. There's that new job coming in, that new offer, collaboration. I feel like there's that new job coming in very soon. You've conquered. You made it happen. So good for you. It's been a lot of stress, a lot going on, but you're making it happen. So you're going on a whole new adventure. You will grow in that adventure. You're going to enjoy growing in that new path. So let me know how it goes. It's coming in. All right, here we go. Linda, Sagittarius. You should be. You should be very proud. Very proud. You pushed through, you made it happen. Now the offer is coming in. Might be a bit out of your comfort zone, okay? So just stay open. Stay open. Okay. Let's see what we have for Linda. Sagittarius. What do we have coming in love for Linda? Sagittarius. What do we have coming in love? Love for Linda, Sagittarius. What do we have? A lot about money here, Linda. I know you're waiting for love, but there's a lot about money. Power, control, money, independence. Money, money, money. Maybe this person is about money, money, money. All right, what do we have in love coming in for Linda, Sagittarius? No. Linda, Sagittarius, what do we have in love? You're stressed about money. You're rethinking. I know you're asking about love, but I'm just getting the... Yes, I know. There's something that's bothering you. There's something, uncertainty or money uncertainty, or there's something that you're rethinking here with the Hermit. I feel like there is someone around you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if this is not you, right? If this is you, you're seeking money opportunities, job opportunities. You're very good at that. Pretty much controlling, right? Budgeting, controlling your finances for your independence, for your choices. You're very much in control. If it's not you, it's someone that's very sort of a business person, someone that knows how to make money, that's very good with money, that's very controlling, very possessive, and you're stressed on something and you're rethinking because you have uncertainties. Okay, so what is this all about? You have the Magician. So you're bringing in, you're manifesting independence, you're manifesting making your own choices and finding that financial sustainability. Okay, let's see what we have with the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Well, there we go. Confirming with the Hierophant. So either you're seeking guidance, or you want guidance, or you're trying to officialize something, establish something, or seek guidance from this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, this business person or this person that's money savvy. Okay, who is this King of Pentacles? Having to adapt. And Sagittarius. Okay. Listening. There's someone you're juggling a lot. You're having to make a decision. Or they have to make a decision. Okay, so there's something that needs to be said. That's why you have the Hermit. There's something that has to be addressed with that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or with that person regarding money, regarding an opportunity or financial opportunity or something. There's something that needs to be addressed, and you're going to have to make a decision. Can be a water sign involved here, or someone is there, a water sign is there for you to help you to listen, to discuss things with you, or with whom you can discuss something. Follow your intuition. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Follow your intuition. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of people involved. There you are. There's the water sign. And then we have, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn underneath with the King of Pentacles. And there you are. All of you are there for this decision. And to establish the truth, or to establish something. It can be law, it can be administration, it can be seeking guidance, someone helping, delivering documents, or helping you navigate through this decision. And then it's going to stabilize everything for you to be able to move forward. What is this decision all about? What is coming to the surface? This is something that you've had to address, that you've had to talk about, a decision that you've had to make, and things have been beneath the surface for a while. So something is revealed. If it's not discussing it, it is being revealed and then having to discuss it. Regarding finances again. Options. Options. No. Nope, 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 nope. Options. What are your options? You've been disillusioned on something. There are different options. Make sure you fact check, back check all your options before you make a decision. Or maybe you're overwhelmed with too many options. Okay, you have the Sun over that. I think you're overwhelmed with too many options, or overwhelmed with the fact that you have to make a decision on an option moving forward. I feel like this is regarding finances. And that's why you have the Hermit. Understanding that you're the one that has to make the decision at the end of the day, what options you want to take. Whatever it is, it's moving forward. And it's moving forward with clarity. Once you address the issue in that meeting with those people, or it doesn't have to be meeting, but again, it feels like it's finances. So whether it's family finances or group finances or company finances or whatever it is, you'll find clarity. It's moving forward in a beautiful, beautiful way. Cleansing all that, releasing all that, or releasing doubts, or right with the Sun card. I like that. It's moving in a really beautiful, positive way. So whatever uncertainties you have, whatever things you have to address, might be personal, might have to, just dig within, because other people are not going to give you the answer. It feels like there's a collective issue and answer to find, but your personal energy and your personal choices to be part of this or not, to engage in this or not, or to choose that option or not, that's your personal choice. And it feels like that's giving you anxiety. And there's a lot of people involved here. You know what the truth is. You know what to do. I feel like your decision is very, I wouldn't say liberating, but at least it's clearing up. It's clearing up all the issues with the sun. You have a beautiful outcome on this, but it's overwhelming. The options are overwhelming. The discussions are overwhelming. There's a lot of people here, but it's your choice of independence in this. Yes, you're manifesting your independence. You're manifesting long-term financial sustainability in this project, in this issue. And so because it's been uncertain, because you haven't had all the answers, and people are very controlling, a little opaque, I feel like it is coming out. Whatever needs to be coming out. Let me just take these other cards. Here's the Magician. Yeah, you don't trust them. You don't trust them. Or someone's getting away with something. Someone's not telling the truth, or someone's gotten away with stuff. Yes, again, it's about money. It's about control, finances. Okay, so there is closure there. You're reaching closure. You're reaching an agreement. There's an agreement. There's an agreement, establishing an agreement, or getting the facts, getting the documents. You're reaching an agreement, and you're reaching closure, case closed with the World card, and then you're moving forward step by step into something else. You take your time, you're committed, but you will get the truth, or you will find closure in this. 2 times the Hierophant. It has to be officialized. It has to be structured. It has to go through an official establishment, whether it's ruling, judiciary, administration, whatever it is. It will be closed, and you will really get a positive outcome on this financial situation, even though it seems overwhelming and you don't see the end, or it's uncertain and it's stressful. You do have the answer, and you know what you're going to do, but just remember that you're not going to get the answer. You're not going to get all the answers from the outside world, or people are not going to help you find the answers. You are going to have to dig deep to see what is right and what is wrong, what is true and what is not. But there will be clarification with the administration here. You have administration on your side where they will be there to deliver the truth, or the documents, or whatever needs to be revealed. There's a really good outcome, and there will be closure. But it takes a village, because there's a lot of people going on. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm going to leave it at that. And then you have the Magician. Everything has to be aligned, right? You are manifesting to bring it in, to find closure, to find solutions, to find the truth. The truth will come out. The truth will come out, and you will find stability. And yeah, it will come out. And maybe you won't know everything. And maybe not everything's going to come out. And maybe there's certain things you'll never know, but it's okay. You'll have enough to be able to navigate. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. But you have, it's positive. You have the Sun. So keep moving forward. Positive is coming in. You will clear the way. It's taking a moment. It is overwhelming, but you will clear the way. Okay, well, there you go. Yes. Yeah, it's that's why it's coming up. That's why it's coming up, Linda, because I know you wanted a romantic partner. I know you wanted a romantic partner, but hopefully we'll be able to do that next time. So just remind me next time to start with a little love reading. But this is what needed to come out. and this is probably what's on your mind, and this is probably what's been going on and the big part of your energy right now. So that's usually what comes up. Thank you for letting me navigate your energies, Linda. All right, we're going to move on to number 7, and thank you so much. We're going to move on to number 7. Love a Libra. Love a Libra. Yeah, exactly, right? Let's get that solved first, right? One thing at a time. You have a good outcome, even though it's stressful and it demands a lot of energy. You have a good outcome. All right. 7, love a Libra. Love a Libra, Libra. Here we go. Career guidance. So that's going to be followed by number 8, Geo, number 9, Scorpio, number 10, Francis, number 11, HS, and number 12, Caroline. And thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for your beautiful support. Love a Libra. What do we have for Love a Libra for career? Number 7, love a Libra. I love the handle. Okay, what do we have for career, Libra? Career guidance. What do we have? Jay Faustin, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you wish to get a tarot reading, you can join membership. Click the join button right next to the Card Minds logo. That'll guide you to membership. And once you're a member, you get access to tarot readings every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You can join us. So if that's something you're looking for, join membership and you will get access to a tarot reading. Today I already closed the session at 12 readings because I can't go beyond that. But if you're interested in joining us, we would love to have you here. And that's how you can get a tarot reading. As long as you're a member, you get access to tarot readings whenever I pop in on Sundays, or sometimes I pop in during the week. All right. All right, love a Libra, what do we got? What do we have, love a Libra? Love a Libra, what do we have for career for love a Libra? Ooh, this Magician has been popping up for everybody. Manifesting, guys, that means you're ready. You have the tools. You have the knowledge, you have everything you need, you're ready. Now you just have to get in sync with your outside world, your connections, your network, the opportunities around you, the tools. Make sure you line up, and this is powerful coming in, okay? It's time. It's time to make it happen. And sometimes we doubt, and sometimes we're not ready, and sometimes we don't see the opportunities because we're not ready, or we think we don't have enough knowledge, or we don't have enough experience, right? Whatever it is, you're moving forward on something. It's coming in. It's time. Time to make it happen. Time to find solutions. Time to be pragmatic about something, and very logical in moving forward. Nice. This is something that you have been wanting to do. So what is coming in, whether it's a job, an opportunity, a project, a business, whatever it is, an idea, this is what you've been waiting for. Nice. The sun. Wow. So whatever you've been wanting to happen, right? Let's say you wanted that job, or let's say you wanted to start that business, or let's say you wanted that new opportunity, or working on a specific project, or in a specific field close to your heart, something you've been dreaming about, something you've been wishing for. This is coming in. Wow. It's a big change, though. It's a rebirth for you. It's a big decision. It's an awakening for you, all of a sudden being part of this, all of a sudden doing this. It's a new start. It's a new beginning with the Judgment. You're moving into something smoother. Maybe things have been rough. Suddenly moving forward. Suddenly there's action, communication, people are contacting you, or suddenly you are moving forward on this new found. It's not a newfound passion. It's not a newfound passion, but I feel like here with this Judgment, there's a sudden awakening that you can create success. You do have these manifesting powers here. It's high. Your skills, your ideas, your energy. Use that wisely, because you're really moving into this new cycle with the Judgment. It's almost like you're reviewing past choices, right? Reviewing past choices, past financial choices, or past career choices. And now it's sort of time to act, right? And have this career rebirth with the Sun. It doesn't get better than the Sun. Success, abundance, money's coming in, or it's clear, things are very clear. You're confident, your efforts are paying off. This is a beautiful time for launching something, to get a promotion, to get investments done, to get that job, right? It's something, it's very exciting. And so even if it has been a little chaotic or a little difficult, now you're moving into these positive energies, successful energy, but overall the joy of stepping into something that makes you happy, stepping into this wish that you've wanted so much, but it demands a big choice. It demands a rebirth. Like, this is a rebirth for you, a career rebirth. And it's going to allow you to clear out all the mental mind games, or the mental confusion, or the illusions, the doubts, all of that. This is finally clicking in your mind that things are just going to move forward. Nothing is hidden, right? The truths are not hidden. Things are visible, accessible. Things are happening. Things are available. Everything makes sense, right? This is about boosting your confidence, boosting positivity, and trusting your judgment. Trusting your judgment. Trusting that you're making the right choice. Communicating with ease, positive and constructive thinking with the Queen of Pentacles. You're finding solutions. You're bringing in constructive criticism, confidence in your ideas, or the joy of learning. Like, you get it. You get it. You get it. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. I don't even know if I'm going to pull any more cards, because I feel like it's very successful and a beautiful sort of wish that's finally happening for you. But yes, with the Judgment, it is also time to let go, to heal, right? Or it's just time to evolve and recognize, right? Maybe patterns from your life that needed to be healed, or needed forgiveness for past choices, past decisions, like that forgiveness of both yourself and others. So there's a certain cleansing of the soul here, past mistakes, but it's a real rebirth. So I'm going to leave it at that because it's a beautiful, positive, almost like overturn, if that's a word. I hope that's a word. Overturn. And leave it all behind. Leave all those swords behind. Don't drag too many. Try not to drag too many swords with you along the way, because this is a wonderful rebirth. You're bringing it all in. Fantastic. Love a Libra. Fantastic reading. Comment, send me a message. Let me know if this rings with you. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energies. Moving into number 8, Geo. Scorpio career. Let's see. About a long-term client. Okay. Determination. You're determined. All right. Geo, Scorpio. What do we got? What do we have for Geo, Scorpio, long-term client? What do we have for Geo, Scorpio, career? Yay! I know it's long today. Well, no, it's always long. I don't do short readings. Hi, Geo. Now, I wrote down career and long-term client, right? It is you wanting to know if you're going to get a long-term client in, or is it a long-term client that's already there and you're wanting to know if they're going to stay? You let me know. All right, Geo, Scorpio career. Nope, looking for a new long-term client. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, that was a good one, Lover Libra. That is a beautiful reading. So positive energies there. Okay, got it. Got it, Geo. All right. What do we have for Geo, Scorpio career? What do we have for Geo regarding consistency and clientele and long-term consistency? What do we have for Geo in her career? Her career, right? Her, she, there. What do we have for Geo? Career. What do we have for Geo? Career. What messages do we have for Geo? Career. Okay. Setting boundaries, or you have an Aries here that's stressing you out, a boss, or someone you're working with. Am I taking all these? Am I taking all this? No. Okay. Geo, career, please. What do I have? Giovanna. Okay, Geo. Very good, Giovanna. Okay, so if this is not you, this Emperor, very structured, very organized, a leadership, taking responsibility. This is an Aries or a father figure or a boss or someone that's stressing you out. It feels like you're stressed for your financial stability and financial independence, right? Sustainability. That makes sense. All right, let's see where it goes. We'll pull a card on the Emperor. Okay, there's money coming in, or there's an offer there coming in. Page of Pentacles, something new. Something new, you're on alert. You're testing things out. There's financial offer, or a new project, or something new is coming in. Okay, so yes, suddenly. There's suddenly action here with this Page of Pentacles. So it's fresh, it's new. Could be a person, could be an opportunity with this Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is, first steps. First steps into something new. So it's either a new financial goal you have or a new financial plan or a side hustle or it's something solid, but it's a slow start. So this is something that is new for you and new finances. All right, that suddenly people are communicating. There's communication there. Let's see where this goes. But we do have the Emperor. So this tells me that you are leading the way. Am I taking all these? Okay, here you are. Queen of Cups. Yes, you're stressed about your legacy, financial stability, long-term financial stability. Okay, you're going on a new adventure. You're attempting something new. Attempting something new with the Fool. I feel like you're opening up to something new, or at least you're taking risks, or there's a new financial beginning, or there's an investment there, or I feel like there's a lot of potential, but you're risking something, so you have to trust your vision. You have a new opportunity or a new goal or a new vision. It can be relocating somewhere or starting fresh something. And with the Fool, it's yes, it's a new beginning between the Page and the Fool. Finding balance. Five of Wands, you're disagreeing with someone, or there are disagreements there, or confrontations, or discussions about maybe, you know, things you don't agree with this Five of Wands. Or maybe there's a lot of competition, right? A lot of people involved, options involved. And I think that maybe there's a lot of competition. You need to stand out or assert yourself in this field. There's the Justice. So something you're attempting a new adventure here. And with the Justice, I feel like it's time to balance finances. It's time to make money decisions. There's sort of cause and effect here with the Justice. Whatever needs to be addressed for financial balance or for business balance. And if you feel like it's not balanced, it's time to address those issues if there's something off kilter. A lot of competition there, but there is an offer coming in, and I feel like this offer is bringing back balance with the Page of Pentacles. Little beginning, fresh beginning, but let's see where this is going. What is this? Okay, this came out. This is, yeah, you're going to find this harmony. This for your family, for, you know, the stability and the balance in your family. You're finding that balance. You will find that balance. And I feel like this Page of Pentacles is bringing back balance in your family. All right. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. What is this Page of Pentacles all about? What is this offer all about for Geo? What is this what is this new offer? This new financial offer, or finances coming in, or what is this all about with this Page of Pentacles for Geo? Thank you. Okay, that's putting you out, putting you into calmer waters. All right. This opportunity is putting you into calmer waters. Less stress. One more card on the Six of Swords, please. You might be relocating. You might be, it's possible. Yes, and then you're moving forward. All right, so I feel like this page, this offer, this money, this opportunity is coming in and moving you forward to follow a specific passion or follow your heart on something. Mission forward. It's making you rethink everything. It's making you introspect. What am I going to do? What choice am I going to make? Because we have the Fool, I'm thinking that this offer is taking you out of your comfort zone and pushing you sort of to make a decision for your stability, for your finances, for your family and stability, justice, fairness, right? And for that, you have to dig deep and make a decision. And, or if it's not making a decision, it's accepting to go out of your comfort zone. And the Hermit is there just to say that if you're trying to make a decision, you're the only one that's going to be able to give the answer, right? You're the one with the answers. No one else out there has the answer for you. It's not the outside world, social media, everyone around you, the noise of the world that's going to give you the answer. You have to really introspect and dig deep to figure it out. And you're a Scorpio. I feel like you're going to follow your heart on this. Yes, look at that. There's the money coming in. It's exciting. You are moving forward, but really think it out. Don't move impulsively, and just, yeah, make sure you think it out. You're very close to your budget. You're very controlling. You're very controlling your money. But this offer or this opportunity is putting you in reflection. How am I going to make it happen? What is this all about? What is my career all about? How am I navigating this, and what's my goal, and how am I moving forward on this, and what type of decision I'm going to make? Who's this Aries here? Who is this Aries? Who is this Aries? Who is this Aries? Okay, I think that you're planning something. You're figuring things out. There are other people. There are other people involved here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, or you are finding the solution. You are being very practical in finding the solution, planning, strategizing, figuring things out. One more card, please. Yes, seeing the truth. Opening your eyes on the truth. Don't be impulsive. I think that you realize the truth, and you realize that if you have this offer and you're going to take a risk on this offer, I feel, that's out of your comfort zone. And it can, when I say offer, it's either money coming in that you're investing to do something different, or the offer of a job, or the offer of a project or something that you're working on. And that's why I said maybe a side hustle or something coming in that is sort of freeing you from certain obligations, or you want freedom from certain obligations. Taking that leap of faith. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Geo, I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that you connected with this reading, and thank you for letting me tap into your energies. I'm going to move on to Tina, Scorpio. Tina, Scorpio, number 9, 10, Francis, 11, HS, and 12, Caroline. I'm losing my voice. It'll come in, Love Libra. You're so welcome. Okay, so Geo, there's that new. It's the new. And it's something you've never done or it's out of your comfort zone. You're going to take a leap of faith on that, or at least you're thinking of taking a leap of faith on that. Free will, free choice, guys, right? These are just cards, remember. All right, Tina, Scorpio, what do we have for Tina? What do we have for Tina? You're so very welcome, Geo. All right, thank you, and thank you for all your wonderful support, guys. Hi, Tina. All right, Tina, what do we have for Tina? General, Scorpio, what do we have for Tina? Ooh. All right, here we go. Tina, what do we have for Tina? Tina. No. Tina, Scorpio, what do we have for Tina? No? Okay, sorry. Thank you. Okay. Takes a minute sometimes. It takes a minute. We are in Tina number 9. Almost there, HS. Yes, it takes takes time. So this is Tina number 9. We have Francis 10, HS 11, and Caroline 12. All right, Tina, what is coming in? Something's coming in. Let's see what it is. Your ships are coming in. What is going on? No, sorry. Sometimes this happens when, you know, I go from one reading to another and I should do a better shuffle. So if it's not shuffled enough, well, I just have to take the time to shuffle. So either I take the time to shuffle between the readings or the shuffling will be longer in a reading, before the reading. All right. Tina, what do we have after the 3 of Wands? Thank you. Justice. Justice is coming in, Tina. Balancing things out, addressing the issues, or bringing back fairness to something, bringing back stability. From the past, anxiety, or not anxiety, this has been triggering you from the past, or this is a decision that is going to trigger emotions from the past. 6 of Cups, it can be regarding family, siblings, back in the day. Queen of Wands, there is an Aries, Leo, Sag involved in this. So you're getting, okay, let's just continue. Queen of Wands, she seems to be very important in the picture. Aries, Leo, Sag. She's someone that is very charismatic, someone that likes the limelight, someone that likes the light, and very social. But she's involved in this. All right, one more card for Tina, Scorpio, general reading, please. Thank you. All right, so trust yourself. You could be healing on something, finally bringing something to reality. Trust yourself. Yes, you're getting the truth. You're getting the truth on something. There's a real breakthrough here. Wow, this justice is bringing the truth. Trust yourself. I feel like there's healing here. Yep. Something's coming full circle regarding legacy, family, money, closure, long-term. Yes. Feeling left out, toxic situation, and then having to wait for the return, wait for the money, or wait for the fruits of your labor. I feel like here there's a real mental breakthrough here. There's truth revealed, there's a clear decision or an awakening regarding the justice. And because we have the 5 of Pentacles, right? Feeling, feeling unworthy, or it's a challenge, or there's a recognizing, the challenge is in recognizing the truth versus what was perceived, how people perceived you, or how people perceived the truth. And that's not always the same as the truth, the reality, the clarity. And so here with the devil, finally you are realizing, or someone's recognizing the truth, the ties, the toxic ties, the manipulation, the control, or the system, right? The patterns of the system going round and round that same hamster wheel. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles, right? Understanding that reevaluation and that reflection, that critical assessment of results, or whatever you were waiting for, whether it's money, answers, truth, results, was it working, right? You had to reassess to get the answer, to get closure, to get the truth, to get justice, because this can also be law and justice, whatever it is. With the Star card, 3 of Wands, this is something that you have been trusting, or you had a vision. You had a vision and you were anticipating this positive return, whether it's something you're working on, or something with family, or family decision, or family, or money, or something from the past. So it doesn't have to be with family. This can totally be regarding finances from the past, or a justice decision that is sort of triggering emotions from the past. Confidence in moving forward, expanding, trust yourself, trust your vision. Rooted by the Star, trust yourself, right? The Star is there to give you the positive messages that things are going to be okay, that you're going to find that balance of flow, that justice and the truth is going to give you that balance. And so I think that you're going to be ready to trust again. And the Star brings you that sort of serenity, that emotional serenity. And again, it doesn't mean that everything's perfect, but there's a real confidence here that things are going to be okay. So be kind to yourself, value yourself, be genuine. This is a genuine healing here. So there's no forced positivity. It is positive because you're getting justice, or the truth is finally coming out, or finally there's clarity there. And because we have the World, there's closure. Finally. Closure, or finally something is coming full circle, like now understanding. There's a completion through an experience, through decision, through thoughts, through clarity. There's a real new understanding that sort of everything, finally the pieces are coming together. And so, yeah, this is something that you have put a lot into, and now you're sort of seeing the big picture. Your purpose is greater, bigger, within a greater pattern, right? You're socially, professionally, or whatever, it's becoming bigger. You're part of something bigger. You're evolving at a higher level of understanding too. So this is a completion. This is something coming full circle on something toxic or toxic ties, or bound to someone, bound to an energy, or that energy that you couldn't get out of, and you felt, you couldn't get out of, finally done. So it's a completion, but it's a real doorway to more, to relocating, to traveling, to be part of something bigger. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading, Tina. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not even going to dive in because we have the Ace and so many major arcana. It's a rebirth for you with the, it doesn't have the Judgment, but it really feels like finally you're finding the truth on something and clarity. And it's a really beautiful energy. So I'm going to leave it at that, Tina. Let me know if this makes sense to you. Thank you for letting me tap into your energies, and thank you for letting me reading for you. All right, moving on to Francis, Libra. Francis, I don't know if you're so welcome. Francis, Libra, I don't have any questions. I'm guessing it's a general reading, Francis. I'm just going to take it as a general reading. Francis, Libra, that's number 10. Will be followed by 11 HS and 12 Caroline. And I am trying to get more energy. Welcome. You're welcome, Tina. All right, here we go. Francis, Libra. Francis, Libra. I don't know. Okay, we'll just do general. I know I'm repeating myself. All right, Francis, here we go. What do we have for Francis, Libra? 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 Francis, Libra. What do we have? All right, here we go, Francis. Ooh, rewarded, proud. Proud of something you've accomplished. People are seeing it. People are rewarding you, or at least acknowledging what you've done. So either you're leading the way on something, or you've accomplished something, or people are recognizing it. You're proud. You should be proud. Should be proud. You're yes. So I feel like this has been competitive, or you've had a fight, or there's a lot of ego involved here with the 5 of Swords. standing your ground. Everybody's right. Everybody feels they're right. Everybody feels they're in their power, in their ego. I feel like a lot of ego here. Whoever it is that you're fighting with or against, or if it's competition, or there's ego there, right? It's the it's like the competition is a hard struggle, right? So either there's too many people or too many options, or right, it's something that is either a conflict, but it doesn't have to be over money, but there's conflict there, and there's a lot of self-interest there, and selfishness. There's self-interest here over fairness. So whatever it is, whether it's people just in for themselves and in for their power, can be politics too, can be office politics, it can be administrative politics, whatever, but everybody's in there for themselves, for their own gain, their own power. You're rethinking this. Okay, let's see what this is. You're rethinking. You're taking a step back to figure things out, to figure out what you want. It's like, it's almost like you have gained power of something, or you're very proud of what you've accomplished, or finally you are leading the way on something, or finally you're recognized in something and people are rewarding you, and but there's still a lot of competition, ego, and maybe people are jealous, and you're like, okay, well, let me see. Well, and if it's not jealous, there's a lot of, yeah, a lot of ego power there, and that is making you tap into your intuition, like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of who I am. I don't need to take any nonsense from these people. So you're rethinking. Yes, rethinking about your family, stability in your family, emotional balance in your family. That feels like you're fighting for that, and you're fighting for your family, and you want harmony in your family. We'll pull more cards on the Hermit, see what it is. But you're proud. I keep coming back to the Six of Wands, where this is something that's really amazing. And why are people still in their ego? Yeah, stuck now. I feel like it's those people, whoever it is, that's in power, or the ego thing, right? Whatever that is, the conflict or whatever, or that self-interest, it's making you stuck, even though you're so proud of what you've done. And now you have to make a decision. So a lot of responsibilities, a lot going on. You're juggling a lot. You need to make a decision. You need to adapt to something. And let's see what's going on. Yes, so you're Libra. So there can be a Scorpio there, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Someone there by your side, helping you or listening to you, or someone with a lot of empathy that's there. You can talk to them, and wow, you have money coming in. You have money coming in. So maybe that's why it's bringing conflict. Maybe that's why these people are fighting their way, because there's money involved. Why am I not surprised? It's always when there's money involved. Oh, one more card. Or two. Yeah, there's something new. Yep, there's finances there. Something, you're learning something new. Or Page of Swords. This is something that is, it's fresh. It's new. Regarding your family, you're celebrating this, and these are resources that are shared. This can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, younger person. This is regarding a younger person. Money regarding this younger person can be a child or a teenager. I feel like this is they're questioning you or you're questioning this. It's like a younger person, right? Student or not student, yeah, someone that's questioning or you're questioning these finances. You're celebrating with your family, and with the Six of Pentacles, this tells me that you are very generous. There's sort of responsibility. There's a sort of giving and receiving of money, exchanging money, maybe sharing, maybe helping others or others helping you. And there's a give and take of money here, but it's in fairness and generosity, right? I feel like this is something that is owed to you, or this is something that's going to help you, and people are helping you, or once the money comes in, you are also going to be helping others. Interesting. Six of Pentacles, please. Six of Pentacles for Francis. Six of Pentacles. No. Six of Pentacles. One card for the Six of Pentacles, please. Yep, letting go. There's a real transition there. Letting go and building something new. So this money is going to help you collaborate and build something new. Be part of something new. There are other people involved, but it's really going to help you let go, heal, let go, and let go the conflicts, let go the ego, the policies, the politics, the jealousy, or everybody in for themselves. This is going to put you into something that you like, either a new community, but you're going to start something else and build something else. There's teamwork there. So this money is going to allow you to be able to build something or be part of something, a team, a community, something. You're rethinking this, but it's really something that is empowering for you. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, moving on to HS. HS, you'll have to give me your sign, your sun sign, if you wish to. Moving on to 11, HS. What is your sun sign, HS? And thank you for being so patient. Well, I know you guys can move about. Oh, Virgo, okay. A Virgo. Oh, I think you mentioned it. I didn't see it. Yeah. All right, HS, Virgo, education guidance. You can always ask me a more precise question if you want to, now that you have the hand. Education guidance, there's corruption and financial stress. Okay. Let's see what we got for HS, Virgo Sun. What do we have for HS in this guidance for money, corruption? What is going on here? What is going on for HS? For their education, what guidance do we have? I am so stuck on what to do, and if I should move to California next year to finish the degree I started, or just start over entirely on a new path. Oh, okay. All righty. I'm gonna pull one card on California. All right, let's see. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do We're going to do two different readings. We're going to do one for California and one for starting an entirely new path, okay? And let's see what vibrations and what energies we get on that. See what the difference is. All right? So, HS Virgo, decisions to make regarding educational path, can give us some information and messages regarding the choice whether to stay but move or start something completely different. But if you start something completely different, will you move anyway, or would you stay where you are? Just by curiosity. All right, let's see what we have. Let's pull one card for staying in the same field but moving to California. So this is for HS, staying in the same field but moving to California. Okay, you have emotions from the past, father figure maybe, or someone around you. I'm going to do it again. Okay, you have emotions regarding father figure, or yeah, emotions from the past coming up, triggering, or the decision making is going or triggering emotions for sure. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have for one, moving to California to pursue. Okay, so one card for moving to California to pursue. No, one card, or okay. And now one more card for moving to California to pursue. For HS, thank you. It looks like you might be relocating, you might be traveling. This is your wish. It feels like you have this on your mind, and it feels like you, by moving or relocating, is going to move you into something smoother. That's what's on your mind. And again, we have this Six of Cups telling me that emotionally, things from the past are sort of brought up, bringing triggers or emotions. Family, siblings back in the day, in your home, it's triggering a lot. Okay, so working a lot, planning, but I feel like this is what you wish. This is actually what you want, even if it's something that's emotional for you. You're working really, really hard, and it's almost like you're planning on this already, or you want to do this. You want to relocate. All right, let's see what we have on the other side, and then we'll pull more cards. Let's see what we have the other side. I mean, it's a positive outcome, and it would be something much calmer. It will calm your mind as well, even though you're emotional about it. Maybe you have family ties and you don't want to move, or maybe this is emotional for you regarding your siblings, your family, your home. But you're working hard. There's a sort of completion there in California, wishing to complete. Expanding. All right, let's go to the other side, and let's go to changing complete paths. All right. What about changing complete paths? What about changing paths completely? No? Okay. What about changing paths completely for HS? Should they change paths completely? No, not that. Sorry. Sometimes it takes a minute. Should they change paths completely? Okay. So you're not trusting that. Changing paths completely, locally. I don't think you trust yourself in changing paths completely. Okay, so that was supposed to come out. Determine to find clarity. Uh-huh. Wow. So in my point of view, you wish to relocate, you feel like you're finding closure or cycle will be complete if you move. It'll you're planning on that or you're working on that, but there's a real emotional trigger there with family. But here, if you start completely new, you don't completely trust yourself. There's a lot of competition or there's a lot of conflict there, ego conflict or with other people, 5 of Swords, or you're disagreeing with someone, or there's a lot of ego involved with someone or with yourself. Like, do I really trust myself in doing this? I feel like with the Star card, it's, so here we have a sort of completion. This is your big picture. This is your big picture. This is your idea of being part of the world, something much larger, right? Seeing your purpose, seeing a greater purpose. This is a doorway to even more. This is going to take a minute. I mean, you're determined no matter what, but I feel like you have to start over, right? With the Ace of Wands. It can be possible, like, right? There's like there's a possibility to start something new, but it's going to take time, and it's really going to demand a lot of patience and balance, like work life, like no time for, like, but it's not time for impulsive decisions. This really has to be thought through. Patience and thoughtful decisions. And you're going to have to wait for the right moment. Like, you want to build something lasting. This is long term for your goal, but it's going to take a while, and you're going to have to wait for the right moment to do this. It's not something that's going to happen right away. You want clarity first with this King of Swords. I feel like there's a certain need for clarity first. It has to be fair. There's really strong ethics there for you. Like, there's a certain responsibility there for you. And you have the Chariot. So you're determined, right? You're determined to move forward no matter what. But it's going to take time. And I feel like this is something that is almost going to like, you have to put your mind in motion, and it will come together only if you're clear, or if it's clear and you find that Um, you have to find, your energy to push forward, because you're going to have obstacles and you're going to have opposing forces. This is not linear. This is not simple. And this is something that is going to require a lot of patience and balance to make it happen, as opposed to this, even if moving triggers a lot of emotions for you, it's still you being able to complete a cycle. One more card on this one here. There is a new beginning here. So this is possible. Like both, there's a completion here, but here there's the start of a new beginning that's going to take time. So yeah, learning new and not trusting. You don't trust starting learning, learning new, training again, or you don't trust people. There's a lack of trust there. There's a lack of trust, and there's a lot of politics and conflicts, and yeah. One more card. So this one seems more natural, but it's emotional for you. And this one seems complicated, but with determination and patience, it can happen. But there's a disconnect. I'm not seeing you doing something local. There's a real disconnect because you don't trust these people, or they're not trustworthy, or they're getting away with something, or not telling you the truth, or dissimulating something. You still have the determination no matter what. You're committed, you're hardworking, right? But I feel like if you're waiting for something quick, that is not happening. If you take the time to connect and resonate with the right people at the right timing, then you will connect and secure your career long term. But it's going to have to be in the right timing, an equal give and take, you being comfortable with it. And I don't see you comfortable right now with the situation locally. There's a disconnect. Like, even if there's an offer there for you to participate or be there, you're not going to be happy with this offer. You're sort of done with these people. I'm going to leave it at that. Come back next week. I mean, again, free will, free choice. These are just cards. But the other one, the California situation, seems to be putting you in an emotional trigger, but it seems like it's something that there's more of a completion there. You're welcome, HS. Come back for another reading, right? We'll continue on this. All right, one last message for the road for Caroline, Capricorn, number 12, and that will complete our tarot session for today. I feel like it's been hours. Yes, pretty much 3 hours. All right, Caroline, Capricorn. And thank you, HS, for letting me read and tap into your energies. Thank you. And thank you and welcome to Card Minds, and welcome to the community. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful to have you here. So happy you joined us. All right. What do we have for Caroline, Capricorn? Caroline, Capricorn. What do we have for Caroline? Caroline, Capricorn. All right, Caroline, what do we got? What do we got? Caroline, what do we have for Caroline, Capricorn? Caroline, feeling left out, feeling like you don't have the resources. Ask for help if you need. I remember we had that last week as well, Caroline. Feeling unworthy. Let's see what we got. Hi, Leah C. Welcome, welcome. Yes, there's the ego, all in their power. All in their power with the Five of Pentacles, right? You feel left out, or you feel not worthy, or you feel not heard, feeling unsupported. Ask for help. Ask for help. And yes, when you ask for help, you have that ego boss or people in their power. It's all about power. It's all about power. I feel like this is, again, conflict over money, or conflict over self-interest, or, you know, a lot of office politics or whatever it is. Yep, toxic environment. There we go. Toxic environment, controlling environment, manipulation, whatever it is. But I still feel like you should ask for help. And we have the Lovers, be yourself. This is really about the decision about, you know, ethics, ethical behavior with the Lovers, who you are in this lifetime, right? The Lovers is really about choices, a choice of who you want to be. And I feel like this is putting things in perspective for you of like how you want to be in this business, and how integrity and honesty is the most important for you, and maybe not for others you're working with, right? For you, it's about respect. And I feel like you're going to make a decision, or there's a decision that needs to be made, or that you want to make regarding, you know, regarding the importance of being aligned with your values and your integrity and your truth regarding these people, this team of people that maybe are controlling over you. You want to live, you want to be in harmony with yourself. And these are decisions that are made on, core values, and the people you connect with, and how the people you work with, you want to be working in something honest and truthful. And maybe you don't think that's happening, but okay. So you have Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's money there. I feel like you're getting help, or I feel like there's money exchanged here. You're sharing resources, or their resources shared. Are they? There's money there, and so you're sort of evaluating things on reciprocity and responsibility of giving and receiving, And so you're evaluating what is going on the money they're giving you, or the help they're giving you, or how they should give you help, or how you should share these resources to move forward. Something's got to give. Something's happening. There's this conflict, and this conflict over money giving, management, resources, whatever help that's needed. It's now unblocking a situation. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Something's faded. Something has to happen. Something's bound to happen, because this is bubbling for a while. And so here we have the Wheel of Fortune unblocking a situation. Understanding that, you know, that some forces are going to be beyond your control, and you might have to adapt to them and make a conscious choice here in learning to accept, to sort of coexist with some sort of uncertainty, but also accepting sort of chaos and change, and staying flexible to be able to move forward in success and abundance, right? There has to be flexibility to be rewarded. I think there's a pivot time here. There's a pivot time. Resilience is key. Learning, yep, it's a learning process. Page of Swords. It's a learning process. Stay balanced. Stay balanced. Stay mature in your decisions, even though you're freaked out. Something's moving forward, but it is a learning process. Integrity is very important for you. What are you, Capricorn? Yes, not surprising. Leah C, you can get on the list by joining membership. Click the join button next to the Card Minds logo, or all the way on top of the chat. You can click the join button. That gives you access to membership, and memberships gives you access to tarot readings every Sunday. That's how you get on the list. All right. So if that's something you're interested in, we would love to have you here. We would love to have you as a member, Leah C. All right, one card on the Wheel of Fortune, please. Something's got to give, Caroline. And there you are. Learning, you're learning, but there's a decision made. So what is this decision all about? Hold on. What is the Lovers all about first? And then I'll pull another card on the Wheel of Fortune, seeing what is unblocked and what is moving forward. You're standing your ground. You're setting your boundaries. You're standing your ground. Hanging on to your money. In control. But there's a new opportunity there. There's a new opportunity. There's a new beginning there. Okay, so what is this Wheel of Fortune? Are you starting something new, or is it finally finding balance within this chaos and toxic environment, and finding your place and being okay with the learning curve? All right, what is the Wheel of Fortune all about? What is the Wheel of Fortune all about? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. For Caroline, Capricorn, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're disappointed, to say the least. You're disappointed in changes, or you're disappointed in the chaos. One more card on the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yep. Disappointed in having to stick with being in that learning curve. You're disappointed on the training program, or on the learning curve, or on them keeping you in that learning curve, or something like that. And but I feel like that's what. One more card. you do have a new beginning here. So what is this new beginning? Yeah, it's chaotic, you're overwhelmed, but I think you're moving here. Here you are. So I think you're staying committed and you are moving into an energy less impulsive, an energy that is more grounded, more committed, and slower. And maybe you're waiting for things, and I'm not saying that everything's perfect because it's all about power and money here, obviously. But power grabbing, right? But I feel like you are finding a certain new energy, a calmer energy, patience, patience, and step by step. One more card, please. You're disappointed that it's not going faster, and you're disappointed that, yeah, things are not going fast enough. You're disappointed. No, one more card. But there's another opportunity here, or there's a new beginning. So let me go on to this new beginning. Let me change decks. And now Ace of Wands. What is this new Ace of Wands here for Caroline? What is this new beginning? Ooh, okay. Sudden shift. Okay, well that came out. Sudden shift. So something's got to give. Something's faulty. It's not a healthy foundation, or you don't want to stay in that structure, and something's got to change. And you have a real awakening here. A big something shaking things up suddenly, right? To close the cycle, get the truth, and really bring to the surface what needs to be said. And then there's a new beginning. One more card on the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. What do we have on the High Priestess for Caroline? What do we have on the High Priestess for Caroline? Okay. Ooh, look at that. All right, so I feel, oh my goodness. All right, well, there's abundance there. I feel like things have to be addressed. And I think you're waiting for answers, and you're waiting for truth, or you're waiting for meetings, conversations, whatever it is that you're waiting for. I don't think you're going to get all the answers. I don't think you're going to get pure clarity. And I think it's also accepting to not know everything and to not have all the answers. And once you've accepted that, I think you're going to come into abundance. There is the Fool. There's uncertainty. You have to believe in yourself. It's out of your comfort zone. It's not easy, but you take that leap of faith and you are moving forward in abundance. And I think you will find clarity, joy, and abundance and success in this once you clear the way of whatever you need to understand, right? There's closure there with the world. You will step into a new cycle. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Caroline, please comment or send me a message. Let me know where you stand, where you're going with this, and come back next week. Let me know what's going on, because I know it's an ongoing process. So thank you. Thank you for letting me tap into your energies, Caroline. Thank you, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you again for everyone. For new members, and thank you for all the beautiful members that are supporting this channel. Thank you. Gratitude to each and every one. Have a great rest of a Sunday wherever you situate yourself in the world. Sending positive vibes to all, and I will see you right back here next Sunday. Take care, everyone, and have a great rest of the weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, let me read. Oh, thank you, HS, for that. Thank you.